Now, what began as the American and the Israeli-led war on Iran is rapidly morphing into some kind of a four-nation confrontation, one that risks dragging the entire of the Gulf into a potential open war. Tehran is facing pressure not just from its long-term adversaries in Washington and Tel Aviv, but also apparently from two powerful Gulf monarchies, the United Arab Emirates and Saudi Arabia. Watch our next report for more details.
Iran is now standing at the center of an expanding regional firestorm. After months of escalating conflict with Israel and the United States, new reports now suggest that Saudi Arabia and the UAE were also a part of the fight, opening a new chapter in the West Asia war. Reports say Saudi Arabia carried out secret airstrikes inside Iran in late March. These strikes were described as tit-for-tat retaliation after Iranian missiles and drones targeted Saudi territory during the wider conflict. The strikes were never publicly announced, but they signal a major shift in Saudi strategy. For years, Riyadh relied heavily on the US security umbrella while avoiding direct war with Tehran. Now, that calculation appears to be changing. The reports also claim that UAE carried out its own strikes against Iran, positioning Abu Dhabi as an active combatant in the conflict. The Emiratis, with their advanced Western-built air force and surveillance networks, are reportedly taking a far more hawkish approach towards Tehran. Together, these developments suggest Iran is no longer just battling Israel and the United States. It is now facing pressure from a broader regional alignment that includes two of the Gulf's most powerful nations. On top of this, earlier this week, Iran accused Kuwait of attacking an Iranian boat and arresting 4 of its citizens in the Gulf. Tehran says it has the right to respond to these attacks. The conflict itself began after US and Israeli strikes targeted Iran on February the 28th. Since then, Tehran has responded with missile and drone attacks across the Gulf, targeting military bases, airports, oil infrastructure and civilian facilities in GCC countries. The situation remains extremely fragile. Iranian-aligned groups continued firing drones and missiles towards Saudi Arabia, even as diplomatic contacts continued. Riyadh also reported new attacks during the early days of the ceasefire, forcing the kingdom to consider further retaliation. The West Asia war is evolving into a multi-nation regional confrontation, where Gulf states are increasingly willing to use direct military force against Tehran.
For all the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.